Hello, this is Math Unit 6, Session 3.3. This is page 45. If you have picked up your math packet, you're just following us along. We're going to do page 45 and 46 today. If you're using Google Classroom and your teacher has shared that through Classroom, then you can follow along on there. This activity, it'd be a good idea to have an extra sheet of blank paper beside you in case you need to pause the video and work one of these problems out. That's perfectly fine. We're solving equations today. The ultimate goal of this would be mental math, meaning that I can do this all in my head without having to write anything down. And we do have a few students who can already say, I see 2 10s here, plus a 10 is 3 10s, plus another 10 is 4 10s, and I know that 5 and 5 creates another 10. That's 5 10s. The answer is 50. That's probably 5 students out of every class that are at that point, if I'm just guessing. Most students are still writing out skinnies and bits for the most part. So I'll show you how to do that up here. We have a lot of students saying 25. So this is 2 skinnies and 5 bits, plus a 10, plus a 10, and then 5 more bits. If that's what they need to do on their paper, that's fine, but you want to watch closely to see that they're joining 5 and 5 to make another 10, so that they're just counting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and coming up with 50 also. If you are they're able to use the 100s chart. That's pretty advanced too. So we're going to start with this part, 25. When you add, this is straight addition. These are all considered to be parts, and the answer is the whole, W-H-O-L-E, whole. So here's 25. If I move down on the 100 chart, there's another 10, there's another 10, and moving across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd land on 50. So we'd like them to write the 50 here and the answer in the blank. Okay, I'm going to erase this little part up here so I can do the next one for you. All right, this is straight subtraction. Now, this might be a little bit more difficult. Mental math would look like this. I'm at 97. I know I'm going down 2 10s, 87, 77. Then I'm going to go down 3 10s, 67, 57, 47, and then back 5 to 42. That's pretty difficult, especially when you get to this end part. You might just say, where's 97 on the 100 chart, and just wait. So you're looking for a couple of things. Is your child starting up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and trying to count all the way to 97 to find 97? If they are, when they finish doing that, your first question should be, that's right, but is there an easier way? Could we have done that faster? And let them explain to you. If they start that counting process in any way, try to be patient and don't stop them, because that's just where they're at right now in math. Probably you'll see some people do this, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. Hopefully, though, you would see people say, oh, there's 99, so this must be 97. Have them go ahead and write that 97 in. So if they're using the 100s chart, you'll have to explain that on the 100s chart, when we subtract, we move up the column. So if I'm at 97 and I move up 2 10s, I'm at 87, 77. Then I move up 3 10s, 67, 57, 47. If I'm moving back, I'm moving to the left. So I'm at 46, 45, 44, 43, and 42. Have them write that 42 in there. Sure you're putting answers in your blanks. Now, if I'm using skinnies and bits on a separate sheet of paper, when we subtract, we build the whole 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 7 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This tells us to remove 2 10s, so on their paper they're just going to somehow mark out 2 10s. Then it says to remove 3 more tens, so mark out 3 tens. You can clearly see there's 4 tens left. Then it says to remove 5 bits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that you have 2 left. So again, the answer is 42. Have them find that 42. Hopefully they're saying, oh, there's 41. 42 must come right after it. So, as you're moving along through these, like this one, I just tell them, I love this kind of problem. Just love it because I can see that this 5 and 5 is going to be a 10 and this 3 and 7. Before they just take off and start doing a problem, just ask them how they think they might solve this problem and pay attention to the strategies they're using because it definitely helps you know where they are in their math skills. So do the rest of this, and then this is challenging for a reason. One reason is because it's addition and subtraction at the same time. So you'll be moving down. If you're at 45, ask them where that 45 is located. So hopefully there's not starting up here and counting all the way to 45. Hopefully they're saying, oh, 25, 35, 45, or I'm at 42, 43, 44, 45. The difference here is they're going to move down 2 tens, which leaves them at 65. Then they're going to move up a 10, so they're at 55. They're going to lose 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they're at 50. And then they're going to gain 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of movement on the hundreds chart. On this one, you probably want to encourage them to build the 4 skinnies, the 2 skinnies, and the bits. Find out what that is, and then remove 15 from that answer. Now, normally, if we are at school, once we probably do all the problems one day, and then I probably give them back the 100 chart and have them fill in the whole thing the next day. But I'm not expecting you to do that at home. However, I would say a couple of things. You might just pick out patterns to practice, like maybe have them fill in all the fives, the 5 column and the tens column one day. Or if your child is struggling with reversing numbers, this is a very good opportunity for you to work with them on that. If they're reversing 7 every time they write 7, then have them fill out this column that has a 7 in the ones place and just really watch them on that, because a lot of times that's just a bad habit. Not all the time, but if we never work on breaking that habit, then it'll just continue. So I should be able to just switch over to page 46. And again, this is just the same thing. This is straight addition. So you might say, well, where's 35 located? Hopefully they're saying, oh, 37, 36, 35. Mental math, this is going to be simple. They're going to say 3 tens is 60 and another 10 is 70, and they're just going to be done. Just like that. But if not, we're on 35. Then we're going to count down 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. We're going to move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to find out that we're going to be on 70 also. And if we need to build on a separate sheet of paper, 3 skinnies, 5 bits, 3 skinnies, we're going to be counting those skinnies, 6 skinnies, and we're going to be joining those 5 bits and making another 10. So these 2 pages should take a certain amount of time, depending on how they're solving the problems. Just again, I would pay attention to what they are saying to you. Try really, really hard not to just say, point out the answer, because that's so easy to do, but then that is you learning and not them learning. If they're really, really just stuck, they absolutely don't know what to do, then go ahead and guide them. Guide them with questions like, what do you think we should do, and things like that. All right, good luck.